Hello and welcome to Tabletop Network instructions. When you load into our framework and to Gabob, you'll be at the table browser where you can create a game, and you'll see the available games here. Click on Create and give the game a name and hit OK. You can also optionally enter a password. Once you're in the table, this is the table you've created, other people can join, and you'll see them up here on this bar as they come in, and you'll be able to talk with them as they join. Your Skype username you'll see up here along with your player color, which is red, and you go ahead and you can choose one of the games from the library. In this case we're going to show the table, and you hit play. It'll load everyone into the table at the same time. The host is able to enter edit mode over here, and when this is on, no one else is able to manipulate the board. And from here he's able to bring in different sets of pieces and boards and whatnot, and he can just drag them onto the table and they'll stream in for everybody. And but he has to close edit mode for other people to be able to move the pieces. So you can group select pieces, you can move pieces individually. You just do that with a left drag. The down below here is also your hand, and by mousing over it you bring it up, and when you mouse off it disappears. So you're able to take pieces and you can drag them into your hand, and when they're in your hand you can optionally hide them by having them touch the hidden area down here. Anything touching this darkened area down here is hidden to other players. So when they look at your hand, they won't be able to see that piece. It has to be moved up here to be visible. So to navigate, you're able to zoom by using the mouse wheel, and you're able to hold spacebar and drag the left mouse button like Google Maps and move around the play area. You're also able to do this inside of the hand. You can pan and zoom around. And if you like the hand to be permanently open, you can click on the pin here, and the hand is then detached, and you can resize it and leave it open all the time. And when you want it to go away, you hit the X and it will reattach. The other players' hands are available up here. If you mouse over them when there's a player there, their hand will come down. It looks similar to yours. You're also able to whiteboard, and by clicking on the marker here you can draw on the table. Everyone's able to do that. By clicking the erase, you're able to erase individual lines, or if you hit erase all, it'll erase all the lines. The host is able to also delete everyone's markings when he's in edit mode. The ruler functions as for drawing lines, but also functions as a ruler by holding down Shift when you draw a line. You can say this distance is maybe 1.5 inches. And so now that's 1.5, and any new lines are calibrated to that distance. So you're able to measure in any direction in arbitrary lengths. Also, you're able to let's bring some cards on here. This is our standard set of playing cards. So here's a set of 8 playing cards, and you can drag them around like any other grouped piece. But there's this little widget on the end. It's the stack grip. It'll tell you how many objects are in that stack, and you're able to drag it in different directions to spread your stack out and to show what's in that stack. You can pull individual cards out of the stack, and you can, right click also has menus for most of these functions, and you can flip the card, and let's say we want to add it back to the stack. You add it back to the stack by having your cursor right over this hand icon and let go, and it'll rejoin it to the stack. If you want to reorder a piece, you can just scroll up and down by dragging the single card. You can cycle the deck by using the mouse wheel. When you're over the hand, over the stack grip, you can cycle the cards. You're also able to convert this into a deck, which functions more like a standard face down deck, and you can deal and you can shuffle the deck. You can deal so many cards to each player. You're able to just drag right off of the deck. If you want it to, stack back on the deck, you just drag back onto it. You can also do a quantity of an item. If you want a whole bunch of a particular piece, you hold down Shift while dragging it onto the table, and you can pick how many of that piece you want, and then they'll stream onto the table and they'll be available for everyone to use. You're also able to drag your own artwork. All the players are able to drag from the desktop onto the table arbitrary pieces of art that then become pieces. If you'd like to make them into cards or dice, you can use the import function down here and follow the menus there, and you can create batches of many cards all at once. There's also a link to the instructions right here on the bottom right. And you're also able to have a board layer. If you see right here it says layer pieces, if you change the layer to board and drag a board on here, this will function as the background. This will always be behind the pieces, and change it back to pieces. You're also able to manipulate and rotate pieces by, if you click on a piece, you can transform it, and then you're able to rotate by going left to right, and zoom or scale the piece by using your mouse wheel. Or if you want to do a smooth rotate, you hold down spacebar and you can pick an arbitrary angle for it. And then when you're done, you hit T or escape, and now that piece is transformed in that direction. And these are the basic functions of the table, and we're continuing to add more features on a weekly basis. And if you have any questions or you'd like to try out our beta, please contact us at tabletopnetwork.com or gabob.com. Thank you very much.